if you're struggling with your desires, the first thing is that you need to reduce the influx, reduce the source of desire. And no two persons will disagree that the greatest source of desire is your smartphone, right? And it's what you can have access to on your smartphone. And you're scrolling on a YouTube video and something pops up, right? So the first thing is, I'm not saying you can't completely eliminate it. You're going to need to use tech for other things in life. But you really need it all the time.
Yes.
Like, we need to make conscious, just like we're conscious about food, we need to be conscious about what we consume tech-wise. So I would say Nokia 2720 or a light phone or some other kind of slightly low-tech phone, which allows you still to call and message and use data for whatever you need, but doesn't allow you unrestricted access to the World Wide Web, especially if you're under the age of 18, right? And you're developing your willpower. It's still under development. This is not the time to give it an avalanche of nudity, which is frankly what the internet has to offer.
Yeah, so.
That's one thing. The second thing is dealing with desire. Often, people who succumb to, if I'm explicitly and I say people who succumb to pornography, they succumb to masturbation, they have some form of sex addiction, etc. People who succumb to these kind of things, often there's some issue in their life they haven't addressed. It could be loneliness, it could be bullying, it could be issues at home, it could be self-esteem, it could be, there's some reason why they want to give themselves pleasure. So one of the ways to preventative, right? So I'm not saying after it happens, now what do you do? But I'm saying to prevent this, one of the ways is to get young men and women involved and interested in sports, in reading, in crafts, in hobbies, in entrepreneurship. Find positive things to fill their time with that will use their mind, their heart, let them build relationships, build company. When you have somebody who's holistically developing, they're less likely to fall in this trap.
Yes.
Right? So number one, I'd say, like, overall, cutting off the route to sin. So having desktops in public places, if you have a smartphone, finding something a bit more dumb, or installing apps that restrict your usage. 30 minutes a day, you
Give
can't use
someone
this
else your
app.
passcode as well.
Give somebody else your passcode. There's apps where you can restrict your own usage of certain apps. Your own visiting to certain websites, it only gives you 10 minutes, 15 minutes, etc. So give yourself restrictions, so this is in terms of practically speaking. Then physically speaking, like, if there's certain places, certain beaches, for instance, how people are going to dress on the beach, look for another place where you can enjoy. Come at a time of day when nobody's there. So that's the first thing, is reduce the opportunity